Well, Ty, first reactions of getting the number 4 seed. I know maybe you were expecting the 3, but you got the 4 today.
Yeah, 3, 4, it doesn't really matter. An opportunity to go out and play some more football is all you can ask for. So we're excited. We're pumped as a team. And, as Coach said, we'll play anyone they put in our way. So.
Well, and you see that Weber State is the potential to come back to Montana State. What was the reaction to see them on that side of the bracket?
We'll welcome them with open arms. We're excited. They're a great team. UND's a great team, so it'll be a fun game to watch. And preparing for both of those guys this coming week will be interesting. And yeah.
How confident do you feel going into playoffs after that big win yesterday?
Very confident. I think that that'll be a great game to build momentum off of. Montana's a good team, and just being able to build off of that and the momentum that we've created throughout this season is great going into playoffs for sure.
What's the biggest difference between playing an opponent in the playoffs that you're familiar with and maybe one that you aren't, because you guys have done both these last couple of years?
Yeah, no, that's a really good question. I think it's exciting kind of preparing for a team that you're not super familiar with, just because you get to see a little bit of new schemes, different playing styles. But at the same time, on the other side, it's nice getting to, prepare for a team that you're familiar with, because you kind of understand a little bit more. It's easier to dive deeper into film and deeper into tendencies once you know the team a little bit more.
How much do you think this league and this schedule prepared you guys for the playoffs?
Oh, tremendously. I mean, without a doubt, the Big Sky is up there with the best. And so I think being able to come out of the Big Sky as co-champions and having the season that we did, building on that momentum would be big time. But to your point, I think it prepared us tremendously for the playoffs.
How do you feel like this team compares to the one that made the title game last year?
I think we're right there with it. Different kind of faces that have stepped up, and it might look a little bit different here and there, but the brotherhood's there. We're tight, and we're ready to just make another run at the playoffs and go deep and get into the championship and hopefully bring it home this time.
How important is that first round bye to get when you enter the FCS playoffs in terms of more time to prepare?
I think it's a big deal, and not only preparing, but just get everyone healthy again. Bumps and bruises here and there, and being able to heal up and have that extra week is a super big deal. I mean, you don't dive super deep into one team or the other when you're preparing and watching getting ready for those two teams to play, to see who you're going to play. So you can't really dive extremely deep into it. But I think having that extra week of just healing up is a big deal.
How much will that experience of getting to the title game last year help this year's team?
I think it'll help a lot. Just understanding what it takes and sort of the roller coaster of what the playoffs are and the emotions behind it will be, just to have that under our belts is a big deal.
And then be able to host a game or two in the playoffs. How big will that play at Bobcat Stadium?
I mean, shoot, you saw Bobcat Nation yesterday. I think, you could ask the opposing teams what they think, right?